Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Chen Yue from Department of English Language and Literature, Yonsei University. Today, I'm going to introduce a famous English writer, Virginia Woolf, and one of her most famous essays, A Room of One's Own. First, let's think about one question. If you want to be a good writer, what do you need? First, of course, a creative brain, and a desk, a chair, pieces of papers, a pen, or in this digital time, a computer. Let's see what Virginia Woolf said. A woman must have money and a room of her own if she's to write fiction. Why did Woolf say this? Let's go back to the year of 1941. On March 28th, a woman left two letters to her sister and her husband, and walked towards a river with stones in her pockets. She committed suicide. This woman is Woolf. Woolf and her sister Vanessa were educated in their household by her parents, while their brothers Andrew and Julian were formally educated and sent to Cambridge, a difference which Virginia would resent. In May 1995, Woolf's mother died suddenly, causing her first nervous breakdown. In February 1904, her father died, which provoked her nervous collapse. On the other hand, her breakdowns and subsequent recurrent depressive periods were also influenced by the sexual abuse from her half-brothers, George and Jared Duckworth. Her life experience laid foundation for her feminism thought in her works, including this one, A Room of One's Own. This essay has become one of the theoretical sources for female literary research. It has been perceived as the manifesto and classical works of feminism. It is generally considered as a feminist text, and is well known for both literal and figurative space in its argument for women writers within a literary tradition dominated by patriarchy. Now let's look at this essay. The narrator began her investigation in Oxbridge College, where she reflects on many unequal educational experiences to men and women, and on more material inequalities in their lives. Financially speaking, it is impossible for women to make money. Even if possible, the laws wouldn't protect their money. All the properties belong to their husband. Faced with so many inequalities, Woolf raised a lot of questions, such as, why do men drink alcohol while women drink water? Why is male so rich but female so poor? She wants to consult knowledgeable and unprejudiced persons, and the places for truth, she thinks, is the British Library. Therefore, she came to the British Library. She spent one day in pursuing the scholarship on women in British Library, only to find all of them has been written by men, and in anger. One thing she feels surprised is that once women draw the attention of many people, these people take women for examples to write advisable articles. Women became the tool of propaganda and education. Following Woolf's mind, we reach the most interesting and tragic part. The author generated a woman, Judith, the sister of Shakespeare. She has the same talent as Shakespeare, but she was not able to access the education resources as Shakespeare. She was forced to deny her talents and to keep silent and submission all her life in the age of such a prosperous literature, to which women had no contribution. Judith would have become as great as Shakespeare, but she cannot, just cannot. After a deep reflection, the narrator standing in the street of London and thinks the most natural thing between two genders is cooperation. In males' mind, they think they are better than women, and vice versa. However, the most comfort and normal situation is that the two powers live harmoniously and are cooperative in spirit. As for the writers, the best marine should be also the combination of male and female to be applied to the optimum. There are abundant connotations and inspirations in Woolf's feminism. Her ideas fully display the importance of feminism in the history of cultural development and affects a lot of writers and critics all over the world. This is Virginia Woolf and A Room of One's Own. This is Chen Yue. Hope you like this video.